midnight, I believe we hit 3,000 subscribers. Now, I've been doing YouTube for years, but I've never really took it as serious to like make videos on a regular basis, except for a little bit there throughout the past couple years. I posted on a consistent basis, and then I quit and fell off the bandwagon with that. But uh, I created a stream now that is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at least for the next year, and it's on YouTube, and it'll have music that you can listen to at any given time. It'll be updated on a regular basis with new music, and we'll grow the channel that way. So 24 hours a day music on the other there's two live streams on this channel right now, the one I'm on right now, and then the other one that's 24 hours a day with music. That one will always be live on YouTube. So that's a way to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. Let's grow it from there. Let's make some music and post it live on a regular basis to YouTube and grow that. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about the journey to 4,000 subs. We're already at 3,011 for the day, so we've made over a few since the 3K, and it's a journey for sure. With YouTube, I never really thought, at one point in time, I wanted to make YouTube like a business and make money with it, being AdSense and being a part of the partner program and whatnot. But I knew that it would require a lot of hard work, and so for a while there, I was like, I was going to set up everything and be dedicated to it, and then I didn't do that, and I didn't stick with it throughout the years. Basically, I don't know. Throughout the years, I made a lot of different videos. Some of it cringe, but I mean, the only way to grow is to actually put yourself out there and try it. You can't start out on top. You have to grow from the bottom. And like when I was a DJ years ago, I did mobile work, and I didn't post anything to YouTube because it wasn't really a thing. YouTube has been around for a quick minute, for sure, 20 years now, right? But I didn't really post gigs and stuff like that to YouTube. It was like MySpace back in the day. Post videos, short videos and stuff like that. But now, 20 years. If I would have stuck with it from day one, right, and really like took it seriously, where we could be today, be 20 years younger when I first started. That we changed a lot of stuff. You can't like go and say, oh, I want it to be, I wish I could do things differently and stuff like that. You got to think about the future and think about right now and move forward. So that's kind of the thing. I've seen a lot of YouTube creators recently on lives who have less than 2,000 subscribers, and like I think that's awesome that YouTube puts smaller creators out there to be seen, like in the first place, because it isn't easy. It isn't easy doing YouTube. It isn't easy growing on YouTube, and you got to be kind of crazy to put yourself out there every single day with no viewers, right? And then hope that you can get some viewership and stuff like that. And that is a blessing if you could just stick with it, that you get the subscribers, and then with that you get the watch time, and the watch time is what gives you the partner program. So doing that, growing a YouTube channel, you don't see momentum for, sometimes people don't see momentum for 2, 3, 5, even 10 years, right? Depending how often they post, and even if they go live or something like that, or just post videos, edit and post videos. And I watched YouTube change over the years. We didn't even have live on YouTube when I first started. It wasn't even a thing. Like, you had to post videos, and it was just small little videos. It was back in the day, it was like less than 5 minutes, less than 2 minutes. And in a way on YouTube, it used to be like, to get approved to do, 10 or 15-minute videos. It wasn't even like 20-minute videos back in the day. And then and then they allowed videos up to 8 hours, 12 hours, and then people were doing live stream for 24 hours straight and then posting that, right? So I don't know, it's just not easy to do, to grow from like nothing to something. You know, for 3,000 to me, 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, you know, it's an accomplishment for me for sure. I mean, it's my first time I've done it. Should I have done it years ago? Yes, I should have done it years ago. You know, this channel was registered in like 2009. I got this name before I ever even had social media, the DJ Crazy Jimmy name. I had that when I was a teenager. Even before I was 18 years old, I was DJ Crazy Jimmy. So it's just like, you know, I started DJing when I was like 16, you know, so, you know, I never thought, you know, by the time we got to 2025 that, oh yeah, we would have all this social media. Back when I was like first starting to DJ, it wasn't even a thing. So would I have picked a better name as an entertainment, you know, as a DJ name? Yeah, probably. If I would have realized there's so much social media, I would have thought about it a little bit longer. But you know, somebody else gave me the DJ Crazy Jimmy name, the crazy part, right? But I couldn't think of a better name, and I thought, you know, they told me I had to think. The person who gave me the name told me I should think about it for like a week before I accept that name, and I just always stuck with it. I made logos, shirts, all kinds of stuff with it, hats. And so, like, back to like what I'm talking about, we're at 3,000 subscribers, so we're getting there. You know, we're getting there. We got this live stream 24 hours a day. You know, I'm excited about that. You know, uploading content to the live stream that they can grow the channel and stuff like that. That, you know, and I can listen to it. The only thing is that my stream right now is on vertical video, and it's on vertical video, so it gets pushed out to more people. Because on vertical, when people swipe up on the vertical feed, they can get they come across your video that way a lot more than if you have full regular, like, it's a regular video. So with that being said, on vertical video you can't have background play. So if you pay for YouTube Premium, if you have a vertical video, you can't you know, turn off your screen and it'll play the music. So I might be hurting myself with that on vertical video, but I get more views that way, so it gets out to more people to grow the live to begin with. You know, that's the best way to do it, I think, is if you're going to grow a live, make sure it's vertical video, and then it takes a long time. You know, for a while there, I mean, like about a year ago, I was going live and I always had, like, you know, 10 people in my live at any given time. And I kind of ruined that because I don't know, I got YouTube isn't easy with comments and what people say and stuff like that, and just keeping up with that, you know, whole community thing, it's not easy. So it's just like, you know, there's trolls out there that say the craziest things, and it's like, if you don't have thick skin and like realize that they really are just trolls, and you don't have moderators to like whack-a-mole with trolls, then it can get to you somewhat on YouTube, you know, if you're not used to it, you know. So I don't know. So I took a step away from doing YouTube back then, and here we are at 3,000 now. I have a song that I released on my channel, and I've been promoting it, and I believe that's where a lot of the growth has come from. But I have a lot of organic growth on my channel too, like over time, just making videos and content, and so, you know, it isn't you know, congratulations for 3,000 to myself, right? 3,000 subs. It's not easy. Like, I challenge anybody who's watching this video that has no content on YouTube to like create content and get to 3K. Like, some people can take like a viral academy. Like, there's some creators out there like figured out the secret of like creating viral content, and like they help you learn the techniques to create viral content to put that out there, right? But then if you are good at creating viral content, you could grow a channel real quick. You know, a lot of subs right off the bat, viral content, stuff like this. But if you're just starting from zero to grow to 3,000, it takes, you know, and you don't know how to edit, you don't know how to create viral content, you're trying to find your voice, stuff like this, and it just takes forever. You know, and if you're not posting videos on a regular basis, you don't like make it your job. If you don't make like YouTube your job, like, you know, at least 3 or 4 hours a day of like live, or at least editing video or shooting video or getting ideas to create content, you're not going to grow easy on YouTube. So, you know, my experience is like, if I do it all over again, I would have put more time into it. You know, in the beginning, it's just like I create a video, I think, oh, well, the video is going to do so well, and then it doesn't. And you leave yourself up for disappointment. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that create a video, right? And they think, oh, this video is going to become viral, right? And then it gets 1 or 2 views in the beginning. Maybe 10 views, 5 views. When you first start a channel, and it's just like, you know, people spend so much time, right, creating content in the beginning. You put this great idea or whatever, and they just release it, and it gets 5 to 10 views, and they give up. You know, they do that maybe 2 or 3 times, and then to create content throughout the years, it's just like if you're creating the same effort of content you did in the beginning, and you're only getting 5 views, you know, it's just a piece of content. Just because you put your heart or soul into creating content or like creating video doesn't mean that you're gonna get the reaction that you thought you're gonna get. You get better at creating anything by doing that, the video editing or the going live or creating a video, right? You only get better through time, and like the ones that stick with it, that's where they get rewarded. You know, it's not easy. Like, there's times you're going to go live and you're going to have 0 viewers. You're going to have 1 viewer pop in, 2 viewers pop in, and whatnot. And it's not going to be. It's not going to. It seems like it's not worth it, but you know, it's, you gotta stick with it. And then if you ruin your audience, if you had an audience and then you like ruin that, you have to start all over, like you had 0 viewers on YouTube, because like those people who used to watch you, right? If you took a break from YouTube and you come back to it, just because somebody subscribes to you doesn't mean that they still watch you. You know, there's probably hundreds or maybe 1,000 channels I've subscribed to that I don't watch anymore, and they don't get recommended to me, and I forgot their names, so I don't look them up. So subscribers is not necessarily the end all be all as far as growing on YouTube. It's watch time. How many hours of watch time do you get? And that is the way to grow. That's the way to become a partner on YouTube and everything like that. And you know, so subscribers is good. It's good to have a subscriber count, you know, but it doesn't cement your ability to like create revenue in the partner program. You need I remember when YouTube used to pay you per view, right? And now they really pay you more by watch time. They don't pay per view. You know, people get 1 million views, and then they you know, from like 2016 is when I first started really paying attention to other creators starting to create content like more serious, like, and I didn't stick with it then because I had some life changes, moved around a little bit and stuff like that. Life got in the way, but you know, if you take YouTube seriously, you create content on a regular basis and you put effort and time towards it, I mean, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. And like, here I am at 3,000 subscribers talking like I have so much knowledge, but I don't have it all. I don't have all the knowledge for sure. Because I don't have the experience of like, you know, growing to 100,000, 1 million like that. And, you know, it's something, I mean, do I even want that? Do I even want like 100,000 or 1 million subscribers someday, right? You know, am I just happy creating content and having some viewership, stuff like that, being able to share some music, listen to my streams, stuff like that? You know, that's what's important, right? Just being able to create content in the first place, just to have like, even if it's just to like document, you know, where I'm at and what's going on in life. You know, it's a better experience than not documenting it. You know, because in years to come, I could look back at it and go, I remember that. You know, so whether I have a million subscribers or not, I don't think that's as important as like just having memories. You know, yeah, YouTube is really cool because you could look back at old videos and stuff like that, see things, and you know, see things with a different light, your own personal journey or your own growth. You know, and anyway, that's just the thought for now. I've been live for 15 minutes rambling on, and you know, I want to grow my my stream, and you know, see what watch time I can gain with that, and with my watch time I can you know, maybe get monetized, and then it'd be cool to be able to go live and, you know, see about something, doing something with super chat or something like that, right? Another revenue source, at least pay for the you know, the computer being on, or like you know, just for the live stream, you know, because the live stream does, you know, it's not free to have a live stream 24 hours a day. You got to take care of that. But you know, little things like that. So you know, I don't really know what else. I'm trying to modify my live stream right now to make it a little bit better than it was before. But I was going to see about putting the audio track put in visualizer. Maybe that's kind of cool. I got a visualizer. I didn't know I could do that, because I got a visualizer on the live stream for audio here, and so anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. Anyhow, I don't really have much to say, but we got a preview on this, and save that, and then publish it now, and look over here at the live and see what the changes are to the visualizer to make it even more interesting. You know, I want to create a video that loops on the live stream for the music, and you know, I haven't done that yet. Got to use some sort of AI to do it, and you know, I have plans for the live stream to do something to grow it, to make it better every day, a little bit better every day. But maybe change the background a little bit often. Anyway, I'm out of here for now. I'm just documenting a little bit what's going on. 3,000 subscribers, so that's exciting, you know. And we're there. So we got the visualizer on the live stream there, so it's good. All right, take it easy. Have a good day.